Hi friends, good evening. This is Vinay Mudraj. Welcome to my channel. This is my third lecture. In previous lecture we have discussed about open channel flow part 1. In this part 1 we have discussed about the open channel flow, pipe flow, difference between open channel and pipe flow, classification of open channels and types of channels. These are the topics we have covered in previous lectures. In today's lecture we are going to see about the classification of open channel flows and most economical sections. In this classification of open channels, these are classified into 9 types. Those are steady flow, unsteady flow, uniform flow, non-uniform flow, laminar, turbulent, critical, subcritical and supercritical flow. These are the 9 types of open channel flows. And whereas coming to the most economical sections, these are classified into 3 types mainly. Those are rectangular channel, trapezoidal channel, and finally third one is circular most economical section. These are the 3 types of most economical sections are there. Let us briefly discuss about the classification of open channel flows. Already I think you people are familiar with these types of flows in hydraulic subject 1. But again twice I want to repeat it for you people. Okay, let us briefly discuss about the classification of open channel flows. Let us discuss about steady flow. Steady flow is defined as the flow characteristics does not change with respect to time. Is defined as steady flow. Nothing but when let us consider this is a pipe of constant depth in which the flow will takes place of constant velocity, in which the flow characteristics such as velocity, pressure and cross section does not change with respect to time, with respect to point time. It has a constant depth throughout the section and the cross section is constant throughout the section. This is called steady flow. Whereas unsteady flow, let us take this is a tank which is connected to a pipe. Velocity is here in which the flow will takes place. This is depth. Here the depth is gradually decreasing when water is passing through the pipe. Here the flow characteristics will change with respect to time. Flow characteristics is nothing but velocity, pressure and cross section are differ with point to point. Is called unsteady flow. Simply that steady flow is defined as the flow characteristics does not change with respect to time is called steady flow, whereas unsteady flow is quite opposite to the steady flow, in which the flow characteristics change with respect to time from point to point is called unsteady flow. And whereas the example of unsteady flow is passage of a flood wave, in which the flow characteristics will be differ from point to point in that flood wave, whereas example of the steady flow is flow of water in a pipe of constant dia at constant velocity. In that pipe the flow will be steady and the flow characteristics will be does not change with respect to time. This is the brief description about the steady flow and unsteady flow. Next, coming to the uniform flow. Uniform flow is nothing but velocity does not change with respect to time is called uniform flow, and whereas non-uniform flow velocity will be changes with respect to time. Let us consider that this is a pipe in which having the velocity is constant with respect to time. Let us see the graph. This is in pipe which the flow velocity is constant, whereas this graph, this is velocity, this is time. this velocity and time are constant, so this is called as uniform flow. Whereas in non-uniform flow, velocity will change with respect to time. This is called uniform and non-uniform flow. See, uniform flow, completed. Now coming to the next one, that is non-uniform. Velocity will changes with respect to time, and this again non-uniform is classified into two types, that is of gradually varied flow and rapidly varied flow. Gradual varied flow is defined as if the depth of the flow will changes gradually, then it is called gradually varied flow. Whereas rapid varied flow, the depth of the flow of the channel will suddenly changes, that is called rapid flow. And coming to the next one, that is of laminar flow and turbulent flow. Laminar flow is defined as in which the Reynolds number is of less than 500 to 600. This is called laminar flow, in which the flow is of streamlines. See the diagram. The flow will be in a path of streamlines and does not disturb the layers. See here, fluid flow in parallel layers with no disruption between layers. This is called laminar flow, in which the Reynolds number is less than 500 to 600. Whereas coming to the turbulent, it is defined as in which the turbulent Reynolds number is more than 2000 is called turbulent, and flow will not remain constant and not parallel. It disturbs the whole flow of the channel. And whereas another one which lies between this laminar and turbulent is transition curve. Transition flow is nothing but in which the Reynolds number is lies between the 500 to 2000, that is called transition flow. Reynolds numbers between 500 to 2000 is called transition flow. And whereas critical, subcritical and supercritical are, critical flow is nothing but in which the Froude number is equals to 1 is called critical flow. Whereas subcritical flow, in which the Froude number is greater than greater than 1, and subcritical is nothing but Froude number is less than 1. FR is less than 1. If FR is greater than 1 is called supercritical flow, in which Froude number is equals to 1, that is called critical. If Froude number is less than 1 is called subcritical. Let us what is Froude number? I think you people are not familiar with this Froude number. Froude number is nothing but the ratio of inertia force to the gravitational force is called Froude's number. This is the brief description about the classification of open channels. Let us move on to the next topic.